Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on some of the big PC game releases dropping this week. A lot of stuff to go over. We've got a couple of free titles, some major ones at that. A lot of games coming out on Steam. A major new sequel is coming out that I am very excited for, so let us get right into it and let us start with said sequel. In Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Yes, most of you guys are probably going to play this through Xbox Game Pass, but it will be available on Steam as well. The sequel to the award-winning Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, Senua returns in a brutal journey of survival through the myth and torment of Viking Iceland. Intent on saving those who have fallen victim to the horrors of tyranny, Senua faces a battle of overcoming the darkness within and without. Now, bear in mind, playable on Game Pass is going to be $49.99 if you do want to buy it standalone. They already outright said that it's not going to be a lengthier game. They're gonna do that 8 to 10 hour experience that's hopefully all killer, no filler, and for the style of experience that Hellblade is aiming to be, I think that makes all the sense in the world. Finally excited to see this come out. Ninja Theory has just been one of those studios that Xbox has acquired and really hasn't done much. Hellblade 1 came out well before the acquisition back in 2017, and it's been 7 years since the release of that. They did put out Bleeding Edge, which was just the biggest waste of time, quite possibly of all time. Honestly, not of all time. There have been some wild games that people have come out. I don't know how Bleeding Edge got, like, even greenlit, but that game was terrible. Nonetheless, nice to see Ninja Theory back to what they do best, games like Hellblade. Hellblade 1 was an incredible, atmospheric, engrossing psychological game. Now you got Senua Saga 2. Excited to see where this goes, and it does drop on May 21st. Next up, we got Isles of Sea and Sky, a fantastic oceanic open-world puzzle adventure. Solve innovative block puzzles while unearthing a mystifying story, gaining new friends, and change the puzzle landscape and unlocking powers that provide more options for how you choose to progress through the enigmatic Isles of Sea and Sky. Isles of Sea and Sky is out on May the 22nd. Next up, major free-to-play game that a lot of people are looking forward to. Wuthering Waves is a story-rich open-world action RPG with a high degree of freedom. You awake from your slumber as Rover, joined by a vibrant cast of Resonators on a journey to reclaim your lost memories and surmount the lament. Obviously, these anime online open-world RPGs have been pretty popular. One Hoyoverse has done very, very well with them, to say the least, but Wuthering Waves is a game that has been looked forward to for quite a while. If you're into these styles of games, I'm sure there will be microtransactions aplenty. But if you're into the anime style, another one to check out here, obviously. I dig the character designs. That's something I feel like people will always be into. If they like anime, the aesthetics here look great as far as character design, so that's pretty cool. Wuthering Waves is due out on May 22nd. It will be out on Epic Game Store, also available with its own standalone client, I believe, so you can check it out that way, but won't be on Steam, of course, but that'll be dropping May 22nd. Next up, a long-awaited free title, XDEFIANT, is dropping on May 21st as well. Ubisoft's worlds collide in a free-to-play first-person arena shooter where you compete to be the best in fast-paced online matches. The preload is live right now. Join an always-evolving experience with regular updates, bring new playable factions, and a growing collection of maps, weapons, and game modes. With crossplay, you'll be able to join your friends across available platforms as well. You've got a variety of different factions, including Libertad, Phantoms, Echelon, Cleaners, and DedSec maps and modes. Arena modes. Teams compete in arena-style maps, battling for territorial control in domination and occupy modes, with more modes to come at launch. Attackers and defenders contest, shifting objective points in zone control and push a package and escort in progression modes and maps. XDEFIANT features diverse locations from popular Ubisoft worlds alongside all new original maps as well. Personalized loadouts as well. Customize your loadouts to fit your playstyle with a wide variety of weapons and over 40 attachments as well. You can preload the game now for free. It's gonna have microtransactions and things of that nature. It's a free-to-play Ubisoft game. You guys know what to expect out of this, but XDEFIANT finally drops on May 21st with its preseason. Next up, here's one that I'm looking forward to. C.A.R.D.S RPG, The Misty Battlefield. The game combines roguelike-style deck building with strategy RPGs to create an all-new experience. Follow Vel as she leads the battalion into battle against the enemy and the brigade. Collect 100 different cards to build the strongest deck and fight enemies on a map Shrouded in Mist. The combination of a JRPG, a strategy JRPG, and a card game. We know that these card game style mechanics have been getting pretty popular, and this one looks pretty interesting. An emphasis on the story as well. Already it seemed like a war with no end, but the appearance of a single dragon changed everything. It was a chimera created from a dragon with no interest in humans, war, and the spirit of a warmongering human. The weapon created by the enemy country could not be completed without great sacrifices. C.A.R.D.S RPG notes fresh gameplay combining roguelike style deck building with SRPGs for a brand new experience. Cards of over 100 varieties. Search through the mist, clear away the mist on the map to discover enemies, facilities, and equipment, and form a battle plan and battle system. Combines strategy RPG turn-based battles with card battles as well. C.A.R.D.S RPG The Misty Battlefield drops on May 22nd. Next up, we have Hauntii, adventure in which you uncover the secrets of an expansive and mysterious world, haunting both the environment and its denizens to craft ingenious solutions to the many challenges that await. A super dark art style, more of an interactive title here. Play as Hauntii, a naive but brave ghost on a relentless quest for answers. A mysterious race of glowing creatures known as Eternians guides lost souls to an ominous central tower where they appear to ascend to a higher place. They look like angels, but no one really knows who they are nor where they came from. Unleash ghostly powers to possess both inhabitants and environment, unveiling various solutions to combat and puzzle challenges. Unravel the mysteries of eternity and shape your fate in a mesmerizing adventure like no other. Look and feel. The game employs a unique handcrafted art style, making use of the line art, animation, and a striking two-tone palette. The camera is a character in itself, sweeping over and zooming in and out of the environment to emphasize certain scenes and provide direction to the player. Meanwhile, Hauntii's dynamic soundtrack sways and swells with the action on screen, creating a captivating audio-visual experience as well. As a ghost, use your haunting powers to command both creatures and the environment itself. Craft an array of solutions to puzzles and devise various approaches to combat scenarios. On top of that, an expansive handcrafted world with tight yet open-ended environments. Whichever path you take, there will always be something around the corner waiting to be discovered. Collect, build the constellations, and uncover the story of Hauntii's past life. Find the pieces you'll need by exploring, solving challenges, and trading with other ghosts. And relax, a twin-stick game like no other. Hauntii combines classic shooting action with a slower, more contemplative pace as you traverse the otherworldly landscapes of eternity, all set to a richly textured soundtrack by Michael Kirby Ward. Hauntii drops on May 23rd, a darker aesthetic for sure on this one, pretty unique in that regard. Next up, we have The Crown Wars, The Black Prince. The War of Crowns rages on. Knights and brigands run rampant throughout the land, sowing destruction from your castle base. Rise to become the lord who leads the battle against the forces of evil in this turn-based tactics and strategy title. Again, the war rages on in Crown Wars. Become the lord of your domain. Form your castle, your seat of operations. Recruit, equip, and train your soldiers to fight all those that threaten the kingdom. Build squads according to the requirements of each mission. Then set out to find the source of evil and thwart the malevolent plans of the Order in brutal turn-based combat. Your management and strategic skills will be put to the test. Manage your resources wisely to help your domain flourish, and plan your squad excursions by choosing which missions to tackle. With the world on the brink of collapse, there can only be one solution. The Order must be defeated. Fight darkness with sword, and with the 100 Years' War revisited, explore 14th century France and the art of the war in that period. Prevent the Order from expanding its influence and restore your reputation. Rebuild your domain, upgrade up to 7 buildings, and restore your estate to its former glory. Forge new weapons, concoct new potions, and create new items to use in battle and tactical combat in the purest tradition of the genre. Build a squad of 6 soldiers of different classes and optimize your in-game turns by making the best use of their skills, their synergies, and the terrain. Demonstrate your tactical intelligence in deep gameplay that pays homage to the genre's cult classics, and assemble your perfect squad. You've got 6 playable classes. Improve your soldiers, fully customizable companions, ransom your prisoners of war. Each battle is different, and brutal action noted as well. Priced at $39.99, there is a special edition for $50, but Crown Wars The Black Prince drops on May 23rd. Next up, we have a Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, a game that's currently in early access but will be seeing its full release. Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord is a full 3D remake of the first game in the legendary Wizardry series of RPGs. Wizardry Proving Grounds, the Mad Overlord, has very positive reception on Steam, 86% positive, 434 reviews, and relatively positive on that end. A throwback RPG for sure here, so it might not be for everyone if you're looking for something more modern, but Wizardry will be seeing its full release on May 23rd. Next up, we have a pretty interesting title in Galacticare. Build, manage, and optimize intergalactic hospital, recruit staff to satisfy the whims of various alien species, and cure the bizarre illnesses for money. Save the literal galaxy in story mode, or head into Sandbox to design the hospital of your dreams. Definitely a bit of a quirky, off-the-wall game. We'll see how it turns out. Medical sim, but with a galactic interface. We'll see how it turns out on May the 23rd when Galacticare drops. Next up, we have Paper Trail. Paper Trail is a top-down puzzle adventure about leaving home set in a foldable paper trail. Great art style here, just beautiful to look at as far as that's concerned, but pretty interesting game, all things considered. Coming as well, a top-down puzzle adventure about leaving home set in a foldable paper world. You play as Paige, a budding academic leaving home for the first time to pursue her studies. On the journey, you learn to fold the world, merging the two sides to solve puzzles, explore new areas, and uncover long-lost secrets. Paper Trail will be dropping on May the 21st. And lastly, I do want to highlight some major free DLC. Dave the Diver's free Godzilla DLC will be dropping on May the 23rd. This is a major piece of DLC for Dave the Diver that'll be available for a limited time only. Introducing Godzilla to Dave the Diver. G-Force, an international joint military organization formed by the United Nations and the JSDF, is tasked with the paramount mission of safeguarding humanity and upholding global peace. They follow Godzilla's trail, leading them to the elusive depths of the Blue Hole. Kaiju discovered in the abyss while diving in the shadowy depths of the Blue Hole looking for fish. Dave is confronted with Godzilla, injured and recovering from his wounds. Wariness grips the mighty titan as he senses Dave's approach, but it looks like he might just need some assistance from an unexpected ally. Watch out for the relentless Kaiju in pursuit as well. Embark on an exhilarating adventure in the Godzilla downloadable content where you'll engage in heart-pounding pursuit. The iconic deep-sea Kaiju from the 1996 live-action movie will be in there as well. Plunge into the oceanic deeps as well. Epic battles, and whose side does Godzilla really stand? With a free piece of DLC coming to one of the better received games of the last year, Dave the Diver. Godzilla, the free DLC, will be dropping on May 23rd. And that's gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of exciting stuff to check out this week when you've got stuff like Wuthering Waves, Hellblade 2, you've got XDEFIANT in there as well, a couple free titles. Dave the Diver's free DLC is gonna be pretty big as well, so definitely check all of those out. The entire list will be in the description box below. Check them out for yourself, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.